Now we are going to the last section of multiple attacker scenario. The last section, the level 8 of training with multiple attackers, is fighting two guys that they have weapons. What weapons we are going to demonstrate? One guy has a knife and one guy has a stick. By the way, just for you to know, this is material of expert levels. It's not for from practitioner or graduate levels. It's one of the most difficult scenarios that you can have in multiple attackers. Before you start training in these scenarios, you must be very good in all other levels of fighting and training in multiple attackers. And also you must be very good in the techniques with the knife defenses and the stick defenses and everything in this particular situation. So, except the regular rules that we have, like moving all the time, don't cross them, and have them all in the straight line, we have some different tactical-wise rules that you must do when you are fighting with guys that they have weapons, okay? There are three scenarios. The first scenario is when the guys are in the same distance between the two of them and with me. I mean, even the knife, even the stick is exactly the same distance. When this is happening, I want to start moving and defending with a knife and not with a stick. I need to control the more lethal weapon of the both. I mean, with a stick, I can take an attack in my body and not stopping immediately fighting. If I take a stab in my neck or in my heart or in my internal organs generally, I will have a very big problem and probably I will die. If I have a very strong hit in my hand, probably I will break it, I don't know, it's not for sure. But if you get stabbed in the heart or in the stomach, it's sure that you are going to have a very big problem and you will stop fighting immediately and probably you will die if you are not very close to a hospital. So, as far as tactical-wise fighting, if they start immediately and the one guy has a knife and the other guy has a stick, I try to start moving and defending with a knife. So we are going to demonstrate slowly so you will see how I move and how I hit and what I am doing and what is the most important things to do. And then we continue with the second scenario. So the first scenario, we're starting, he's coming, I'm going bam, 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 bam. Okay, now the first scenario, as you see, is two guys attacking me at the same time. I try to defend 100% the knife, so I will not get the stab. I don't want to lose a lot of time in the knife. I want to defend and attack immediately. So I will be ready to defend myself for the stick that is coming. It's not like guys, they are attacking one by one. They are not waiting to stop the first attack and then attacking. No, they are attacking, let's say immediately, both of them. So I have to deal the first attack and immediately the second attack. This is a very, very hard situation, guys. You have to train your mind, you have to train your body to control these things in this situation and not lose it and survive in this particular scenario. Now we are going to the second scenario. The second scenario is this. Let's say that we have very close the knife, okay? And the stick is far away. Now, if one of the weapons are more close to me, I prefer to start with the weapon that is more close to me. But in general rule, guys, if the knife is here, I must first deal with a knife. I must deal with a knife. What I mean, even if the guy is let's say, not so close, but here, it's more close than the stick. And I think that I have the time to go to the knife. I remember the first rule that they say the most lethal weapon is the knife. So immediately I will go to the knife and defend. Now, if the things is around, like come very close, and you are far, from here, I know that the most lethal weapon is the knife. But I cannot run to the knife because I will take an attack in the head. Now, if the stick be in my head, it's lethal. I will die. So in this particular situation, no, please stay here, that the stick, it's more close to me, I will start defending the stick and then going with a knife. And if it was the other around, if the knife was very close to me, I will start with a knife. So the weapon that is more close to me, it's the weapon that I will start the defense. I don't care what is so close to me, I care that is the most close weapon to me, so I will start defending myself with that. Now remember, the first rule is if they are in the same line, in the same distance, I prefer to start with a knife, okay? Now we are going to do two scenarios. The first scenario is going to be that the knife is close to me, so I will start with this, and then I'm going to start with the second scenario that the stick is close to me and the knife is far from me, and I will do a demonstration. So from here, I am here and we're starting, boom, 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 down, down. I try to have this guy as a shield, boom, 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 down, down, boom. So you understand that you have to take, guys, decisions immediately. I can kick, I can punch, I can defend, but I have to survive. So this is the main reason I say to you guys that this situation and this training is very hard. And you have to be already in a certain level before you start training in this. Now guys, we are going to the third scenario, that the stick is close. You have to train in like this. First scenario, second scenario, third scenario. In the third scenario, be sure that the knife is 2 meters at least away from you. What I mean 2 meters, I mean even if he do a step, he cannot immediately stab you. What I mean, stop. If I am here, the stick is more close to me. So what I said before, I said before that the weapon that is more close to me, I will do the defense. Yep, this is correct. But what was the first tactical rule that I say? That if I have to choose between knife and stick, I choose knife. Okay, so what I'm going to do now? I will see. If you make a step and stab me. Immediately, make one step please and stab me. Boom, he can stab me? Yes. What is more close? The stick. But what is more lethal? The knife. Can he grab me and be more close with one step? Yes. So what is the best solution here? Start together, go, boom, boom. This is the correct way. The more lethal weapon must be the first to defend. Now, the third situation, the third scenario. The knife is so far that even if you do one step, he cannot stab me. Okay, this is good. And the stick is very close to me. Now, I'm going to the stick. So if they start immediately, let's go. Boom, I'm going here. Come, 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 he's coming. I try to move it. Boom. Okay? So guys, this is the 3 scenarios and all the tactical rules that you must do when you are training with one stick and one knife.